Our first speaker is Darcy Luoma, who has been involved in physical and mental fitness her whole life. And she's learned a lot about peak performance in her 23 years competing in triathlons. Yes, triathlons. She's used that expertise to help more than 500 organizations in 48 industries create high performance people and teams. Her efforts to train her body to get physically fit served as the inspiration to help people train their minds to get thoughtfully fit. Please welcome dog lover, cat napper, and mom of two teenage daughters and teenage cats, Darcy Luoma.
How much do you pay attention to those voices in your head? I'm serious. Perhaps right now your thoughts are saying, how many speakers are there? I can totally multitask and listen at the same time. Or maybe your voices are critiquing me. As a master certified coach, I help people notice those voices in their head. Over the last 20 years, I've coached entrepreneurs, leadership teams, difficult employees, and even a Super Bowl champion. People come to me looking for results. How can they be more productive? How can they find better work-life balance? How can they not get fired? I've found that clients see the best results when they notice those voices in their head and then choose how to respond. So, allow me to be your coach for the next few minutes. We're going to explore how you too can get better results by asking one simple question. Is this thought serving me or sabotaging me? Okay, let's start with sabotaging. Are you the type of person who trash talks the other team while watching football games? You call that a block? You don't even know how to throw the ball. Well, we all do that to some degree. It's part of the fun. But what isn't fun is when we start trash talking ourselves. You're not good enough. You don't deserve this. Different names have been given to these voices. Saboteurs, inner critics, gremlins. I call them trash talkers because they're working hard to prevent us from achieving our results. And they can have a serious impact on the actions we take. For example, one of my clients' loudest trash talkers insisted that her ideas need to be fully developed before she speaks up at a meeting. So she didn't say much. And as a result, she was often passed over for projects and promotions. Another client's trash talker constantly asked, what do other people think? Therefore, every action he took was through that lens, even if it meant playing it safe and disappointing himself. Okay, let me tell you about my loudest trash talker. She shows up a lot. No, you're not done with that yet. It's not perfect. You can't apply for that, Darcy. You're not ready. I'm not sure you'll ever be ready. I know her so well, I've named her Little Miss Perfect Pants. When my triathlon coach encouraged me to compete in my first master swim meet, at the tender age of 45, Little Miss Perfect Pants went berserk. Swim meet? Get real, Darcy. Your flip turns are horrendous. You'll look ridiculous. Now, you might be thinking I'm going to teach you how to eliminate those trash talkers when they show up. No, you'd be wrong. Little Miss Perfect Pants, and frankly, all the others on my itty bitty shitty committee, shows up almost every day. There's no point in trying to eliminate any of my trash talkers. It'd be a waste of time and no more effective than the quarterback trying to hush the opposing fans. What I do with my trash talkers and what I help my clients do is to notice them and then ask, is this thought serving me or sabotaging me? Now, this question is critical because our thoughts lead to our actions, and our actions lead to our results. So if your thoughts are sabotaging you, your actions will as well. For instance, let's say you're asked to bake 6 dozen cupcakes for this Friday's fundraiser. Your first thought might be, you can't say no. They won't like you. That leads to your actions. You start making the frosting and say goodbye to binge watching Better Call Saul. The result? You spend the entire fundraiser feeling huffy and resentful. However, if your thoughts are serving you, your actions will too. With your cupcake conundrum, your thoughts might be, okay, come on, Darcy, you don't need to be a hero here. So your actions? Yeah, make a quick run to Costco and then turn on Netflix and enjoy some popcorn. The result? You enjoy the fundraiser and secretly smirk every time someone asks you for the recipe. So what about you? What thoughts sabotage your success? Are you curious about what happened with Little Miss Perfect Pants in the swim meet? Well, she sure tried hard to stop me from going. And I mean, in fairness, she had a point. My daughter could do better flip turns when she was 6. On the morning of the event, oh, she was worked up. You're going to lose. It'll be so embarrassing, Darcy. But I didn't let her decide what I chose to do next. I went anyway, and I had a blast. I didn't win any of my races. Heck, I didn't even win my heat. And I'm pretty sure I kicked the guy on my flip turn who was in the lane next to me. He still finished ahead of me. But oh my gosh, I just loved the energy and the rush of doing something that I had never done before. So I'd like to leave you with a thoughtfully fit core workout. The next time you hear that voice in your head, hit the pause button to notice it and think, is this thought serving me or sabotaging me? If it's serving you, great, take action. If it's sabotaging you, well, congratulations. You're human. It's perfectly normal. So don't pile on with more sabotaging thoughts about how you're always thinking sabotaging thoughts. Instead, just pause to think about your choices and how you can act thoughtfully. Because thoughtfully fit isn't about training to only have serving thoughts. It's about training to notice those trash talkers before you take action. When you're aware of those sabotaging thoughts, they won't lead to sabotaging actions. You can choose your response and set yourself up for success to get the best results. Thank you so much to Ed and Cigar Peg and everyone who is attending this virtual showcase today. I really look forward to connecting and enjoy the rest of the speakers.
Thank you, Darcy. That was an awesome presentation. And I gotta say, that was such a cute picture. Little Miss Perfect Pants, she's so cute. I can see how it's hard to turn her down.